Welcome. It is your girl, Darlaina Rose, with another amazing episode. Hold on. There we go. We are here. Welcome, everybody. It's your girl, Darlaina Rose, planting seeds with Darlaina Rose. 100 women, 100 days, 100 interviews. And today is no different. We have another amazing lady who is right here, ready to get it popping. Let's just make sure we don't have no. Let me get us on Facebook. I need to make sure that we are. Hold on. Make sure we are public on Facebook. All right. Privacy and public and done. You're sideways. there it is. Okay, you got it. Okay, pretty. Let me just say that. So, welcome to Planting Seeds with Darlaina Rose. 100 women, 100 days, 100 interviews, and today is episode 89. We have been here 89 days straight. No matter where in the world I am, 89 days straight. And today I was with my 3 granddaughters. I don't know why I do that to myself sometimes. Like, what was I thinking? I don't think I was thinking at all. That's what I think. I think I wasn't thinking. And so I'm like, I got to go back. I got to get back because I got to do my show. And the 14-year-old was like, well, my mom, you just go ahead. We'll just stay here with Pop and you just go do what you got to do. She just dumped me like out, like, bye. Hilarious. So here we are again because what? Women's Month. I just wanted to share my amazing friends with my amazing friends, or my dope friends with my dope friends. And what happened was it was 30 women, was supposed to be just for women, but then I was at 60 and then 70. And then my brand manager was like, I think you're going to need to do 90. And 90 was so uneven. I said, okay, well, let's just do 100. And so here we are on episode 89, and we absolutely have more than 100 women. So we're gonna keep it going. And then on June the 20th, on Father's Day, we're gonna start with 100 men, because we found that we got some good ones out there too. So tonight's guest, just like every other, is amazing. Super amazing and super dope, and been for a long time. I think I can't even remember, how did I start working for you? I don't even remember how I got to work for you.
My cousin.
Carrie. It was Carrie?
Yes.
Carrie. Okay, because I'm like, how did it even happen? I don't know. But when I lived in Atlanta the first time in 2015, I was cleaning houses, and I was looking for additional work. And Carrie gave me her cousin Carrie. And Carrie had this amazing cleaning company, and she allowed me to work with her and for her. Hey, Ishmael, how are you? And during that time, we just really got a chance to see that neither one of us don't play no games when it comes to work. That's what we learned, that we don't play no games. Whatever got to get done, going to get done. And it's going to get done well. And I was so grateful for that time, because that time absolutely helped me to do a bunch of things that I was doing in the Atlanta market for as long as I was there. And Carrie has moved on to so many amazing things since then. Now is in real estate as an agent, and real estate as a flipper. And I mean that's kind of like it's not easy work, but it's kind of fun work. I enjoy looking at houses and really being a part of that whole world too. And recently married, and a brand new graduate. She's a 2021 graduate, and I'm just so happy to know you. I think that you are amazing. I think that um, you are one of those people I call quiet storms,
Oh,
because you don't say a lot, pretty back, pretty quiet, but don't think for 1 minute that that means that there's nothing going on, because there is plenty. That plate is full. So, Carrie, welcome.
thanks
Thank
for
you for
having me.
thank you for being here. I'm always excited to get to talk to people who are doing amazing things in the world, and that's absolutely you. And I know we've had a chance to talk about some of the things that you would like to do in the future too. So I'm really excited about some of the developments that we talked about that you wanted to do. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so, Carrie, tell us, in the spirit of Women's Month, there's always, my Women's Month questions. Nothing hard though. My first question is, are there any women or woman in your life that inspires you to do what you do?
Yeah, I'd have to say my grandma. She's no longer with us, but
Yes.
it's my grandma.
And I have to agree, because that is who your cleaning company is named after, correct? Am I right? Daphne,
Yes,
right?
yes, Daphne. Yes.
I remember that. And so tell us a little bit about Daphne. Who was she? How was she? What makes her
Um,
inspiring to you?
she was very strong. She was very quiet,
Yeah.
but very strong.
Yes.
And when I learned about, well, when I met her, and she had gone through so much more than I could imagine.
Yeah.
Because when I stories from my aunts and uncles and my mom,
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, grandma did that? But yeah, she was a strong lady, and she prayed a lot. She had
Yeah.
a lot of faith,
Yeah.
and everything from her. She was very, very, very forgiving. The stories I heard, and I'm like, how did you forget? How did you move past that, grandma?
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
well, you never. The Bible said, and I'm like, oh, bless your heart. But I love her.
Yes.
We were like best friends.
I love that. I love that. And she's absolutely right. We've all gone through things, and we forgive people for, I know I have. People say the same thing about me. And it's just something that, it's just that I always pray for a forgiving heart, because you want people to forgive you when you transgress or do something. So that is an amazing quality to have. And I probably think that you're probably pretty much following in her footsteps too, when it comes to life and living. I know in your cleaning company, when I worked with you, you were very close to your family, and a lot of your family was a part of the business. So I got a chance to meet your mom, Miss Blossom. I got a chance to meet your sister. It was like a whole family affair, you guys, and the family was just, and your niece too. The baby followed us a few times, and so that's always amazing when the family can, all get together and all make money together. That is like so important. And so my next question is, when it comes to, women in leadership, like yourself, what are some of the qualities you believe that we need in order to compete in the world the way that it's set up in this moment?
Well, I think you need to be strong, decisive. You
Yeah.
also need to be a good listener.
Yes.
And maybe not listen to respond, but listen to understand.
Yes.
There's a difference.
Yes, very different, very different. Listening to Some people listen to get ready to tell you right back what they want to tell you. When if you just listen to listen, then you can respond appropriately because now you know what you're responding to. Because a lot of times people are really listening to respond. So yeah, I think that is very, very key. Um, now that you have moved into this real estate section, I know that you are working with Keller Williams for a little while. I don't know how much longer they're gonna be able to keep you, keep hold on you. I know you're an entrepreneur at heart, a CEO at heart, and so when you are with companies, sometimes it's like, okay, let me count down this time because they're not gonna have me for too long. So tell us about that, because that wasn't where you were when I left Atlanta. And so what made you move into real estate and how has that been for you?
Well, it's been a passion. I actually fell in love with real estate in 2011.
Yes.
When I fresh out of college, I graduated my BBA in accounting. I did accounting for a little bit, but then found out that my real love was real estate.
Yes.
So I started flipping houses. And
yes.
I love doing that. I come alive when I'm talking about flipping houses. It put that twinkle in my eye.
Yes. So
I've done quite a few projects, and then I transitioned to get my real estate license.
Yes.
And I'm still with Keller Williams Beach Road.
Yeah.
It's a great office. I love them very much. It's
yes.
like one big family.
Yes.
And I really helping people finding their new home.
Yes.
Because that's my passion.
I love that because I was a contract years, and I love going into old houses. Sometimes when you love that work, and I do, and I want you to teach me because I love it too. I do. I love, like, I will go into a house, our very first house. Like I read everything, fortunes and foreclosures, something with Carlton Sheets and all that real estate stuff that used to come on. Buy real estate, no money down with Carlton Sheets and all these people. I used to listen to all that stuff. I read this other book by Russ Whitney, and we were looking for a house. And I actually found a house that was abandoned. It was abandoned. It was crackheads living in it. This was in the 90s. And it had no electricity. It was no plumbing. It was no anything in that house. And I went and we found the owner, made a deal with her to buy the property from her directly. She was like, that house, she said, I was waiting for the city to tear that thing down and send me a bill. I said, well, we want it. And she said, you do? She ran and gave me the keys and said, y'all go inside and y'all go look at it and see if y'all like it. We ended up getting that house for $15,000 with no payment due from her for 6 months to give us the opportunity to fix it up. And by the time, I guess we paid it off in like 2 years or less, because she gave us like this stupid, dumb number, right? Low interest. Because she didn't care. She didn't want it anymore. She was just like, thank God somebody came and got it. And we lived in that house for a long time until it expired in 2014. But we paid $15,000, and when we got it appraised, it was like it appraised for over $100,000 by the time we did all the work and everything to it. So I absolutely love that. I can go in when people are looking for a house, like, why don't you find a fixer-upper? It's better. And now, they have the fixer-upper where you can buy, get the loan to buy the house plus the loan to fix the house up. I'm so like, yes, I definitely, yep. We here. And can I just say that the Healing House of Roses that I now live in the Atlanta market is one of your houses that you flipped. I absolutely love it. I love that house. I love how it is coming around and the colors coming to life and all that kind of good stuff. Everybody who walks in is just like, oh, you meant that when you said House of Roses. Yes, I did. I meant it. And so you got a chance to see it today. And so You got to see it when I'm there, so you can see the all of the stuff off the furniture. So you can see the whole deck lit up and all that kind of good stuff. Yes, it's definitely coming along, and I thank you for that work. And so, tell us the direction that you want to go with real estate now, because people will always be looking for houses. People are always looking. Matter of fact, my daughter, my granddaughter's mother, um just said to me, is there any more houses? Does she have any more? Because we want to come too. So I don't know. I may have started a mass exodus of my family leaving the north, coming to the south. So who knows? But tell us about your business and the direction that you're going in, so that as people are looking for houses or even wanting to come to Atlanta, that you may be a resource for them.
Well, as I said, I'm still with Keller Williams Feature Road, so I'm happy to help anyone
Yes.
looking to buy, sell, invest.
Yes.
I'm with that. And of course, I have investors, and we're still working on a few projects.
Yes.
A couple of projects start. And then I have a group of ladies that we're getting ready to launch or a little development.
Ain't nothing little about ain't nothing little about ladies getting ready to start a real estate development company. It's nothing little about that. So we watch our words around here, because that's a big deal.
We have big dreams.
Yes.
Dreams.
Yes.
So we're going to be working on, of course, we're still going to be flipping houses. We're thinking about doing some transitional housing projects and just helping to rebuild the whole entire city of Atlanta.
Yeah.
We're focusing on workforce housing. So
yeah.
Stay tuned.
So when you say transitional housing for who specifically?
Well, currently we are thinking about like battered women and like, what do you call them? The teens that no longer can stay in foster care.
Foster care. Okay, the kids that aged out. That's so funny, because there's quite a few women that are a part of the 100 women that are wanting to do work with foster kids that age out. So I have to figure a way. So I think I'm going to move our group from the Telegram group to the Facebook group. I think Facebook people will what's the word? People will interact more. I think Telegram, people are having difficulty with it to add pictures and all that kind of stuff, but people know how to use Facebook. So I think I'm going to change it to Facebook so that more people can talk and really get to know what each other does. And I just talked to my new administrative helper to have her to work on a directory. So we're working on a directory to put all of the women that are a part of the 100 women, to put them in the directory, as well as their contact information and the industry that they're in, because there's so many of you in so many different industries. I don't think we have anybody in real estate yet. So you're the first person that's real estate. So we're definitely gonna need that. I know that I want to open multiple spaces. I want to buy something big and huge. I'm looking for a compound. So when we're ready, we know Atlanta is absolutely ground zero for what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so
we know, because I got you.
I know you do. I know you do for 100% fact. You already got me. You already showed me my beautiful house right now. So so all right. So you're gonna develop that out. When you think about, I know my question. What's your favorite thing about being a woman?
I like that I'm adaptable. There you are.
I hear you. Go ahead. I said, what's your favorite thing?
I like that I'm adaptable. I can be logical. I can be
Yes.
very logical, and then I can switch from that. I can be very empathetic.
Yes.
I can be very decisive,
yes.
and also very indecisive
at the same time.
I do like that.
Yes. That was my post for the day. That I'm so glad I'm a girl. I don't want to be no boy. I mean, and no shades of men, they serve their purposes, but I like dressing up. I like dressing down. I like changing my wardrobe. I like wearing heels and then sneakers, and I like being soft and feminine and then hard and strong. We can do all of those things all at the same time. And and then we got women show up way better than men do. Like if you tell your girls, let's go, let's go. We out. Where we going? And you might got to call 4 or 5 of them for you to get 2 or 3 of them, but you can get them together and you can go. Men be like, at least I know, like, there are nights and the guys get together, but women show up not only for each other, but we show up at events, we show up and we do big things together. Men seem to be all right, but they don't got it like we got it. So I just love being a woman for that reason. When you think about where we are in the world right now, are there any assumptions about women that you would like to change?
I'd say the competitive part. We don't need to compete.
No.
I mean, you can be yourself, be unique. And
yes.
I always try to best myself.
Yes.
I want to be better who I was yesterday, better than who I was last year. I can't say compete with anyone.
Yes.
But
yes.
if you compete, you miss out on the authenticity of yourself.
Absolutely.
You're unique.
Absolutely. We don't have to compete. I think all of 2020, 2021, right? The theme that I've been hearing from a lot of women in business is collaboration, not competition. So we are collaborating, we are working together, looking for opportunity to do more things together. So constant collaboration is absolutely key. And I believe the more you collaborate, the more you get done. More people collaborating together, like a lot of us that have the same thought processes, together we win. And so collaboration is absolutely key. What do you think? What do you think will be the biggest challenge for the generation of women that's coming up behind us?
I think the need to be or seek validation outside, like when you post things on Facebook,
yeah,
you want 1 million.
Yes,
you just need to give you their opinion.
Yes,
and who's you. So
yes,
it's what everybody thinks. It's not what you think anymore.
Yes, absolutely. I believe that is so true. I see with my granddaughters. I'm just like, wow, who is that? Oh, mom, you don't know her? She's an influencer and she's a this and she's a that. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But it really is a lot of that. Like these trendsetters, these social media influencers are absolutely doing just that, influencing this whole generation, excuse me, to believe that we have to look a certain way, we have to wear our makeup a certain way, we have to do all that. And when I talked to my granddaughters about that, they was like, yeah, mama, we know that you're not going by none of that, because you just do whatever you want. You wear what you want, you look how you look, you switch it up however you want to, and that's how we should all be. There's no cookie cutter way to be. And that's why people say they don't know whether I'm going to show up in booty shorts or a ball gown. I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know. Tell me where to be, and depends on how I feel will determine, how, I show up, period. And so I know all of the women that come on that are married, I make sure that I shout out their husbands, and your husband's name is David, right? Because we know behind every great situation, there's always somebody in the, when you're married, that husband or wife is always in the background, supporting your dreams and your goals and, all of that. And so we just want to shout David out and say, we know you're there. We know you're there. Thank you for being amazing. We appreciate you. So that, and then is there anything that I haven't asked you that you'd like to share with our viewers about your work, about things coming up for you?
Well, like I said, if you know anyone looking to buy, sell, or invest, reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook. And my name's just Carrie Cotman.
My name's just Carrie. Just Carrie Cotling. Just Carrie. Listen, I'm not gonna let her just call herself just Carrie. Okay, that's first and foremost. I'm not gonna let her say that because again, like I have seen her. Yes, Kels Costa said Carrie's amazing. Yes, she is amazing. Hey, Felicia. Listen, Carrie is amazing at what she does. She is absolutely quiet, cool. I say she's the quiet storm. She comes up just as quiet and will talk to you about what she needs and what's happening and all that kind of good stuff. And very much a person who is thorough. When I told her that I wanted to come to Atlanta and I told her I wanted to buy something, and when that wasn't happening, I was thinking maybe I should rent something, but I hadn't even said it out loud yet. And Carrie, in her amazing follow-up self, called me up to see what my decision was, what I was doing. And lo and behold, I said, I think I'm not going to buy right now. I'm going to look for something to rent. And she says, I have something. The real estate. She said, I have something and I think you're going to like it. I think that it's going to be perfect for you. And with her professionalism, her professional eye, and the fact that she knew me for the years that she did. I mean, how many houses did we clean together? How many did we see together? We saw so many. We talked about all of these houses and how beautiful they were. And so you absolutely knew the houses that I liked because we cleaned so many together. Carrie is an amazing businesswoman. If you are somebody who is in the market for a new house, a rental house, if you are an investor looking to invest in the Atlanta market, surrounding areas, I don't know how far out she might be willing to go, but for the right price, I don't know, she might hook you up. But this house definitely is beautiful. That I'm in, and this is like how many houses is this? Was this 12?
Well, it was my
13th. This was the 13th flip. So listen, she is not an amateur by a long shot. So if that is something that hey, the marketing flow, what's happening? If you are somebody who is looking to get into flipping or wants to be an investor in that, Carrie is the woman. And don't be surprised by her small stature. Because how tall are you? 4'11", 4'10"?
I'm 5'3".
You 5'3"? Oh, you sound like Zamira. Zamira said, "Give me my 60 inches." So she gets 63 inches, y'all. 63. But don't let that stature fool you at all. She is a very strong businesswoman, amazing at what she does. When I tell you that I didn't see the before and after pictures of the house where I stay, but what I did see was the Google picture that came up when I said when I was looking for the house, and when I got there, it looked, because when I saw it, I said, oh no, this ain't gonna work for me. She was like, oh no, you gotta come see it. Plus we added 1,000 square feet and this and this and this. And man, listen, I sent my daughter before I even got to look at the house, and man, my daughter was like, you're going to love it, Mom. You're going to love it, Mom. But Carrie had already told me that. Yes, she really knows what she's doing. That's what Kels Costa said. She really knows, and absolutely true. The house is amazing. And, you know, those of you who are following me, you will see these pictures popping up from the deck, the inside. I haven't taken many inside photos yet just because I'm not finished decorating, but I've taken quite a few outside. So you're going to see how amazing this house is. You know, I am so grateful and thankful for the work that you are doing, not just for me, but for all of the families that will be touched by what you do. I can only imagine what the first 12, you know, are looking like and all of that. So you're going to have to share some of that on your social so we can see it, the work that you're doing. Yes, the marketing flow say, yes, the outside is beautiful. It is very much beautiful. And when I finish decorating, just a teeny, now the house is done. There's like not anything unturned in there. Every wall, every floor, every baseboard is pristine and together. So I'm just waiting to add my little touches to it, to, you know, make it even more beautiful than it was when I walked in. It absolutely was a beautiful, clean slate to start with. You know, sometimes as a contractor's wife, house is always jigged up in some kind of way because they done jig something or the whole house jack. So I have lived in some jigged up, unfinished things in my life. And this house is completely finished and to my beautiful liking. So I am excited to be able to do some amazing things in Atlanta. And for that, I'm so grateful and thankful for you. And so you guys, if that is you, if you are looking for a new forever home, if you are looking for a rental, if you are looking to invest, Carrie is your lady. So Carrie, I'm so grateful for you. So I'm only talking because Carrie is the quiet one. You see her, right? A quiet storm, though. Don't be fooled. Don't even be fooled, not even a little bit. Because when you get to see my home, you'll see that, yeah, she didn't play no games. Especially the pride and joy of the house is the master bathroom. And she said that was her baby. And so her baby is a beautiful baby. And I have been able to enjoy that baby. And that baby is nice. Not just nice. So I'll be sharing those pictures very, very shortly. As soon as I hang up some curtains and put some more stuff on the walls, I will be sharing that. So Carrie, is there anything you want to share with the people? At least tell them how they can get in touch with you one more time so that they know where to get the queen of real estate at.
Oh, you're so kind. Well, I'm on Facebook.
Yes.
I'm on Insta, Kay Codling. And my email address it's really easy. It's carrie@kw.com.
I love it. Carrie@kw.com. I love it. I will add that to the IG video, people watching in replay. So I will make sure that your tags are there and your email is there as well. Carrie@kw.com. I'm just telling my mind so I remember. So thank you so much for saying yes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being one of the 100. There's so much more that we're going to be doing. We are going to, for this 100, we are going to have an anthology with everybody in it. So everybody who starts, you may not have been an author when you started, but you will be one when this is all said and done. So we are now moving towards our 100. Tomorrow we will be back here for episode 90. Oh my goodness. I remember episode 1. That's why it blows my mind that we are moving to episode 90, 10 days away from 100. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for watching. Reach out to Carrie if you're in the Atlanta market and looking for a new place to live. She is the woman. Absolutely made my dream come true. So she is absolutely out here making dreams come true for many families. So Carrie, we thank you for being here. We will see you guys back here tomorrow, 7 p.m. for our next amazing lady. You did good. Bye, you guys. See you all soon. See you tomorrow.